Okay, so getting to know Fusion. This first tutorial is just a quick walk around what Fusion 360 is and some important things that we need to recognize before we get started. So on the left, we've got this design tab and we can click on this and expand it, and there's lots of different options there. We've got design, generative design, render, animation, simulation, manufacture, and drawing. Now, if they are shaded out, that means they are a subscription service. And if they are bold, then you can use them for free. We're going to spend about 95% of our time in design because that is where we will design models in 3D. We do go into rendering and we do go into drawing, technical drawing at the end, but design is where we're going to stay. So one of the important things to understand is this little cube on the top right corner of the screen and the home button. So this cube represents the different views that you can look at an object when you are modeling it, and also the different views that you can look at for a work plane. So if we were to just go create sketch, we've got these three different work planes appear here. Now on the left, if we just expand this little arrow where it says origin, we can see now we've got the XZ, we've got the YZ, and we've got the XY plane. So we are going to spend the majority of our time on the XZ plane, which is this one here at the bottom, probably the easiest one to start a drawing off with. So when we select that plane, so we've got a new sketch and we select that plane, you can see the work planes disappear because we have changed from modeling mode into sketching mode. Now for us to draw something, if we just click on circle and then go from the center and draw a circle, that's quite difficult to draw accurately because it's kind of in 3D. So I'm just going to press escape there and I'm going to view from the top. So if we then pick on a circle and then draw, we are looking directly down, like as if we're above, like we're a drone, as if we're above, hovering above, looking down onto the work plane. So when we're in sketching mode, it's always advisable to view from the top viewpoint. It will make it much easier. If you just draw basic shape there, and then if you're not from the top, if you're not viewing it from the top, maybe you're viewing it from the home, it can be quite difficult to work accurately. So always make sure that when you're viewing down, you are from the top. That will make things a lot easier. Now, we can zoom in and we can zoom out with the wheel on the mouse, and then if we press the wheel down, we can pick it up and we can pan the shape. We can drag the shape around quite easily. So zoom in and zoom out, and then hold the wheel down and you can move it from left to right. So by right clicking on the mouse, you can get loads of shortcuts to other features there. So delete, move, copy, undo. So if you just want to get out of that, you press escape. Also, if you want to undo something on the top left, there is the undo arrow, which is pretty good to use. You can just press this and it will undo the last thing that you've done, and it will also redo it again. So lots of different features there. When you have sketched something, you can see on the left, you will get a sketches tab, and then at the bottom we've got this thing called the timeline, which will give us a history of all the different features that we create in Fusion 360. So at the moment we're in sketching mode, and you can see at the top the sketch tab is highlighted. So if we were to click on solid now, the sketch tab is still highlighted, but we can still see all the different features there. So to get out of the sketching mode, we just need to accept the sketch, and then in the next video we will start creating a new shape from a sketch. We will then use these features to make it 3D and start editing the shape.